Welcome to Days Behind, where we unveil the trivia and stories behind holidays and national days. June 14th. For most, it is just another day, as summer begins to settle in across the land. But this particular date holds a quiet spot in the American story. It is not a day of grand celebration. It is not a day of nationwide rest. It is one of simple, steady remembrance. On June 14, 1777, during the turmoil of the Revolutionary War, the Second Continental Congress paused its urgent business. They passed a resolution, brief but powerful. A new country, still fighting for its existence, chose a symbol to represent its hopes and its union. The resolution was straightforward. It stated the flag would have 13 stripes, alternating red and white. It also declared 13 stars, white on a blue field, representing a new constellation in the sky of nations. The 13 stripes nodded to the original colonies that had banded together to declare their independence. The 13 stars symbolized the new states united in common cause, each star a distinct point of light contributing to a greater whole. This first flag was more than cloth. It was a promise. For soldiers huddled in muddy encampments and for citizens living in uncertain times, it was a tangible sign of the republic they were building. The design was simple, but it captured a profound idea: 13 separate entities becoming one nation. The flag became a silent witness to the nation's birth. It saw the final battles of the Revolution. It was there when the Constitution was debated and signed. It watched the first president take his oath. The American flag is a tapestry of symbols, and its colors, red, white, blue, were chosen with intention. While the original flag resolution of 1777 did not assign official meanings to them, the colors had long held associations in Western tradition that were understood by the nation's founders. The meanings are often traced back to the Great Seal of the United States, adopted a few years after the flag. Charles Thompson, the Secretary of the Continental Congress, explained the symbolism. His words have echoed through time, shaping how we see the flag. Even though the flag was adopted in 1777, the idea of setting aside a specific day to honor it did not take hold immediately. For nearly a century, the flag was a part of daily life, but it lacked a dedicated holiday. The nation was busy growing, expanding, and facing internal conflicts that tested its very foundation. It was not until the centennial that the first widespread observance of the flag's birthday took place. In 1877, on the 100th anniversary of the flag resolution, citizens from all around places held ceremonies. Raised flags reflected on the journey of the past century. This movement owes a great deal to one man, Bernard J Cigrand. A Wisconsin schoolteacher who loved American history and symbols, Cigrand saw the flag as a tool for teaching patriotism and civic duty. In 1885, he had his students in Wabuca observe June 14th as the flag birthday. Today, on Flag Day, the stars and stripes appear in countless scenes across the American landscape, each one telling a small part of a larger story. You see it on the front porches of quiet suburban homes, the colors bright against white clapboard, a simple and personal declaration of belonging. Small towns hold parades where local high school bands march with earnest concentration. Veterans in crisp uniforms carry the flag with a practiced, solemn grace. In classrooms, young children learn the Pledge of Allegiance, their hands over their hearts, their eyes fixed on the flag hanging in the corner of the room, their first introduction to a national symbol. The flag is also a powerful presence at moments of remembrance and tribute. Flag Day is a quiet holiday, but it asks a big question. What does a national symbol mean to the people who live under it?